Hey guys, this is WaterUp24 from NewCityForums.net and MondayMorningMTG.blogspot.com, which has, interestingly enough, not been updated lately. But I would also like to make a small confession. I am severely addicted to magic, and I need to stop. First step to recovery or breaking an addiction is to admit it, and I'm going to admit it with this wonderful box known as the Commander's Arsenal. And if you know anything about it, or how much Star City Games sells it for, now you know why. Now, of course, I did not get it from Star City Games. I did not get it for the price Star City Games sells it for. Of course, I'm going to get it cheaper. And if I wanted to, I could make my money back by selling this back to Star City Games by not taking anything out of this. However, I want to keep this one because it has nice stuff. I like it, but we're going to open it now. So, but yes, I have a big problem with buying magic stuff, and it probably really needs to stop. But that doesn't mean I'll stop making videos. It just means I'm going to stop getting every little thing, or else possibly putting out like a donations thing so I can continue my magic addiction and these videos without at the exact same time blowing up my entire budget. Let's try and do this really clean, but I guess that doesn't matter there. Now, stores either got 2 or 4 of these, possibly they got 4. It's a very nice box here. Let me, trying to lift it out of its lid, because it's actually an open box, the way they have it, where they wrap the one thing around it, and it's just like a nice open box. Pretty much, I'm not too proud of myself with buying this, and there goes that. Okay, so pretty much, very nice box, complete with Planeswalker symbol on the front, nothing on the back. I need to do something about this. And I can't turn on Flash. I guess, never mind. Anyway, I'll try and make it so that you can actually read what things are. So, on the front we have this wonderful life counter, a command tower, mimeoplasm, duplicant, and Sylvan Library. Alright, there's the first bit of plastic, and it's nice felt here too. Alright, so they included 2 battle marks in the front. They are double-sided, as they said. So they had a plus and a minus there. They have little packs of cards, the commons, Alright, a small pack of commons. There are 18 cards total. They're all foil here. Command Tower's alternate art as well. So we have those. I'll get to that soon. There are 3 packs of sleeves total. Uh-oh, I don't know what that goes to, but I hope it's nothing crucial. And we have a very nice spin down here. It snaps in place, and you can rotate the other one, but right now I'm just going to rotate it up 20, and it just sits like that. So they are right when they say it does snap. It's a little harder to turn, but still nice. It's got a little Planeswalker symbol on either side there. And it just pretty much just sits down here, and then that indicates what life total you're at. Okay, I'm sorry, that was horrible grammar. Where your life total is at. No, where your life total is. Okay, there's the other pack of sleeves. So these come in packs of 40 sleeves from Ultra Pro. This is the only product you can actually get these special foil sleeves from. So I have 120 foil sleeves. This is a wonderful poster featuring the Command Tower art. Yeah, I'm pretty much just going to have to show this in little sections here before my thing falls off, but actually, if I can, it's a big poster. And on the back, it has details on all of the oversized cards they have. I do not have the small size of that. I have a small size from the Walmart promos of the Brian set arm. I do not have this is gonna get annoying. I don't have in Zeus Lost but Seeking. I have a Brian stout arm. I don't think I have a Gliss the Traitor. Actually, I might. I do not have. Hang on. I do not have a Godo Bandit Warlord. I do have a Karn Silver Golem from one of my from the vaults. I do not have a Karthus Tyrant of Jund. I actually just traded for one of these today, so it could go with the large size. Sliver Queen. I don't think I actually have one of those. I have the Sliver Premium Deck Series deck, but I don't think I have that. And I do not have a Zuhr the Enchanter, I don't think. Unless they printed him in the Legends, but I don't think they did. So, well, actually, Sliver Queen might be in the Legends. Could be wrong, though. Okay, moving that to the side. Then we have the rest of the battle marks. All nicely packaged in here. All their pluses and minuses and everything. What did I do with the first two? I do not know what I did with the first two. They should be somewhere around here. Ow. Ah, there's one. And there's the other one. Right, so those are going to have to go in there. And these are the large oversized foils. And there's that nice box thing where they had the whole thing with the... There you go, there it's been kind of recreated somehow. Where they actually, they flipped these over and they're like, yeah, this is what you're gonna get. Seriously, look it up. It actually looks something like this when they and the battle marks were in here, where they were trying to show what you got in the box. I don't know if I don't think the sleeves were actually in there. If they were, I don't know. Maybe the box isn't big enough for duplicating what they showed. But here we go. Yeah, there's one with the Million Plasma, one with Sylvan Library in the front. Anyway, which one should I open first? I have no idea what to expect. And these are all foil cards. Everything in here is shiny foil. Okay. Move that aside. Put nice felt design stuff back in. There we go. Okay. So, I'm not going to open the sleeves because they're obviously sleeves. If you have ever bought Magic stuff, you may have bought sleeves or you have seen them. So, I'm going to start with Mimeoplasm. Okay. This was originally printed in the original Commander sets from 2011. Yeah, it's 2 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue, 1 black. Legendary creature Ooze. As it enters the battlefield, you may exile 2 creature cards from graveyards. If you do, it enters the battlefield as a copy of one of those cards with the number of additional +1/+1 counters on it equal to the power of the other card. So you can bring it in as a copy of one card, and then you add +1/+1 counters for the other card, equal to the power. There we go. Trying to do it without bending it or damaging them. Okay. All foil cards. That was the Mimeoplasm. Alright, we have Chaos Warp. It's an instant. 2 colorless, 1 red. Rare. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into his or her library, then reveals the top card of his or her library. If it's a permanent card, he or she puts it onto the battlefield. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into... Okay, so you can shuffle a permanent into a library and draw another permanent and place it, as long as it is a permanent. Decree of Pain. 6 colorless, 2 black, and it is a rare. Excuse me. Destroy all creatures. They can't be regenerated. Draw a card for each creature destroyed this way. And you get cycling. You can discard this card, and to draw a card if you pay that. And when you cycle it, all creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. Very, very powerful card. Alright, we have a rare here, Desertion. 3 colorless, 2 blue, an instant. Counter target spell if an artifact or creature spell is countered this way. Put that card onto the battlefield under your control instead of into its owner's graveyard. Not too bad, not too bad. And last but not least, in that first pack there, Diochan Artful Beauty, or Dioshan, something like that. 3 colorless, 1 red. It's rare. You can tap it to destroy target creature of your choice, then destroy target creature of an opponent's choice. Activate this ability only during your turn before attackers are declared. So this is great for multiplayer because you can destroy a target creature from someone else if you're playing Commander in the multiplayer aspect. You destroy a target creature of one opponent, and you select another opponent to destroy someone else's, or to destroy another person's creature. So this is a very interesting card, and it's a 1/1. Easily removable, but very powerful. Okay. So we open Mimeoplasm. These feel smaller. Command Tower is going to be open last. I like that one. Alright, we're going to open Duplicant next. Just because. I will say I am very mad with Wizards for saying, oh, this will have a $75 MSRP, kind of like the From the Vaults are supposed to be $30 and they sell for $80 to $100 to $150. They said this would be $75. And they made such a rare, limited amount that people that want it so bad cannot get it. People that would be willing to pay $75 for it can't get it. Mainly, they can't get it for $75. They might not even be able to get it, period, because every store only got 4, or I believe, if I understand correctly, 2 or 4. So, yeah. We got Duplicant, 6 colorless. It's rare. Imprint. When Duplicant enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-token creature. As long as the exiled card is a creature card, Duplicant has that card's power, toughness, and creature types. It's still a shapeshifter. And it's a 2/4. Alright, then we have Loyal Retainers, one of the most expensive cards in this particular set, and it's uncommon. So it's 2 colorless, 1 white. It's 1/1. It's not even a legendary creature. Sacrifice Loyal Retainers, return target legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this ability only during your turn before attackers are declared. So you can get a legendary creature back. Next one, we have Maelstrom Wanderer. 5 colorless, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 green. Legendary creature, mythic rare. Creatures you control have haste, and you can cascade and cascade. It's a 7/5. When you cast a spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. This really should not be difficult. It's an 8 mana, converted mana cost. Finding something under 8 should not be difficult in the commander deck, hopefully. Then you may cast it without paying its mana cost, and you put the exiled cards on the bottom in a random order. So you shuffle them, put them on the bottom. Then you do it all over again for a second time. You only do it twice. So you do that once again. Again, finding a non-land card that costs less should not be too difficult. So, food for thought. That's very powerful, hence the mythic rare. Mind's Eye, 5 colorless, artifact, rare. Whenever an opponent draws a card, you may pay 1 mana. If you do, draw a card. So pretty much every time your opponent draws a card for their draw step, you could draw a card if you pay 1 mana, which gives you a good advantage next turn comes, because you'll have access to more of your cards. But, well, I don't think there's necessarily going to be a milling commander deck, but who knows, there could be. Mirari's Wake, 3 colorless, 1 green, 1 white. It's rare, enchantment. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool of any type that land produced. So you tap a plains, you add 1 and another plains, pretty much. So you have 2 white mana to spend on things. So that's fun. That's shiny. Next up is the one with Sylvan Library. So we've already been through 10 of those. I'm not going for spending a whole lot of time going through this, but people have wanted things read and explained, so that's what I'm doing. Sylvan Library, 1 colorless, 1 green, enchantment. At the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life or put that card on top of your library. So that's interesting. It's also very expensive. Depends what you really need. Technically, if you have miracles in your commander deck, which, I mean, that's a bit strange to do, but if you do, you can put them back on top if you have that one. Okay, next one. Rhystic Study. 2 colorless, 1 blue. Enchantment. Common. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 1. That's gotta be fun. Right there. Now, the card that other than Command Tower that I specifically got this for, Scroll Rack. 2 colorless, rare, artifact. Pay 1 mana and tap. Exile any number of cards from your hand face down. Put that many cards from the top of your library into your hand. Then look at the exiled cards and put them on the top of your library in any order. So pretty much you're taking cards out of your hand, drawing cards equal to the number you took out, and putting the ones you took out back in a random order. Interesting aspect. Very potentially useful if you're looking for something and can't find it. Excuse me. Alright. Now we have Vela the Nightclad. 4 colorless, 1 blue, 1 black, mythic rare, legendary creature, human wizard. Intimidate. Other creatures you control have Intimidate. Whenever Vela the Nightclad or another creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. It's a 4/4. These are all really good cards, which I can see why they put them in here, because this is supposed to be like you have all the fancy rare cards ever thing. And now I do, actually. All the fancy foil alternate art stuffs. All from the vaults. I have this now. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Okay. Last small pack, then we'll get to the big pack. We have Command Tower, alternate art, and this is the first time Command Tower has been foiled in a product you can get without being a judge. Well, I mean, you could get a foil judge promo Command Tower by not being a judge if you buy it online from someone who is a judge or traded with someone who is a judge. So you could still get a foil Command Tower, but it wouldn't be this art. Alright, Command Tower, land, common, of course. Add your mana pool 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. When defeat is near and guidance is scarce, all eyes look in one direction. Now, one thing that should be noted... Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. One thing that should be noted, with Command Tower, I mean, you can't use it in any other format other than Commander, because in Commander you have a Commander. No other format has a... Do you have an actual Commander? So, I mean, that's why they include it in only Commander products, because it's only usable in Commander. Which is not bad, of course. Okay, Dragon Lair Spider, 2 colorless, 2 red, 2 green, creature, rare, 5/6. Reach, whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a 1/1 green insect creature token on the battlefield. Swarms thrive in its nest, feeding on leathery bits of discarded wing. That's nice art. Nice shininess, too. But, very powerful card. It's not a legendary creature, though. But still, pretty good, and whenever an opponent casts a spell, you get a 1/1 green insect creature token. Why not? It's well worth it. Foil Edric's Spymaster of Trest. 1 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue. Legendary creature, Elf Rogue. It's a 2/2. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may draw a card. Yep. Very nice card there. I don't remember where it was originally printed, or if it was not originally printed in Commander, but in Commander 2011, this happened to be in the Mirror Mastery deck. I do remember that, because that's the one deck I have. And last but not least, Mythic Rare Kaalia of the Vast, which is some people's most favorite commander of the 5 box sets of Commander in 2011. This was some people's favorite commanders that they actually took her out of the deck there. Well, I mean, a lot of people take the cards out of the decks and build their own. But this was like one of the favorite ones of all. So, Kaalia of the Vast, 1 colorless, 1 white, 1 black, 1 red. Legendary creature, human cleric, mythic rare. Flying. Whenever Kaalia of the Vast attacks an opponent, you may put an angel, demon, or dragon creature card from your hand on the battlefield, tapped and attacking that opponent. It's 2/2, and I'll have my revenge if I have to call on every force from above and below. Hence the angels, demons, and of course you've got dragons out there. I'm actually considering a deck now with her, basing it with Sublime Archangel, Thundermaw Hellkite, which, in case you don't know, those two I actually have foil that I pulled from different things. The foil Thundermaw Hellkite I pulled in, I believe, my first Magic video, which was the white-blue Path to Victory intro deck from M13. So I pulled the foil Thundermaw from a booster pack there, and I pulled a foil Sublime Archangel at the pre-release, like literally hours before I did that video. But thinking about putting those in here and possibly... Oh wait, Grizzlebrand's illegal. Never mind. No Grizzlebrand for the demon. Okay. So there you have it. Those are all the rares. They reprinted Kaalia, Mimeoplasm, and Command Tower and Edric's Spymaster of Trest in here. I don't know if Dragon Lair Spider is a reprint or not, but those are the ones that I know they reprinted. They reprinted at least 4 from the actual Commander set in Commander's Arsenal. Now, we have the giant mythic rare. We have the giant Commanders. Now, a lot of people see no purpose for this. I actually have a purpose for this. I actually use these hexagonal commander boxes that you can actually fit the large cards in. But I use the large cards for a reason. I want to have something my opponents don't. I want to pull out some super amazing looking card to go with my commander, and just set my small commander right on top of the large one. But let me show you the box, actually, because I have one. I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but you can actually get these boxes. They're roughly about $10 to $12. They come in all 5 colors. You can get them white, blue, black, red, and green. I have a white one, I have a blue one, I have a black one, I have a green one, and a kid happened to buy the red one because he thought the box looked cool, not because he played Commander. Made me a little bit sad, so I'm going to have to go get that red one at some point. Or, not that particular one, but go buy one. But, yes, I like these Commander boxes. Pretty much you fit your whole deck in here and your oversized cards back in here. I, of course, use sleeves for everything, including special oversized sleeves for these, but there you have it. Okay. And these are foil, kind of like the actual Commander decks from 2011, which I keep talking about those. I had videos of them. I deleted them because I only did about half of them, but it wasn't actually the full box. It was just the 100 card box that you can get from Walmart. That's beside the point. But if you actually got the original box of Commander that had the 100 card deck, you also got the 3 tricolor commanders in there, or the tricolor legendary creatures in giant oversized foil cards. So I keep them just for like the show value of it. Alright, so we have Azusa, Lost But Seeking. Legendary creature, human monk. You may play 2 additional lands on each of your turns. 1/2. That's rare. Then we have Bryon Stoutarm. 2 colorless. 1 red, 1 white. I was about to say yellow for a second, but it's 1 red, 1 white, 2 colorless. Legendary creature, giant warrior. Rare. Lifelink, pay 1. Tap, sacrifice a creature other than Bryon Stoutarm. He deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to target player. He's a 4/4. Not a bad deck there, if you ask me. Alright, then we have Gliss the Traitor. 1 black, 2 green. Legendary creature, zombie elf. Mythic rare. First strike, death touch. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. 3/3. So this would be interesting for an artifact black-green deck. Oops, almost took one too many. Godo Bandit Warlord. 5 colorless, 1 red. Legendary creature, human barbarian. Rare, 3/3. When Godo Bandit Warlord enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an equipment card and put it onto the battlefield. If you do, shuffle your library. Whenever he attacks for the first time each turn, untap it and all samurai you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. So pretty much there are 2 combat phases. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to look more into how that all works. We've got Carnsilver Golem, 5 colorless, legendary artifact creature, Golem, rare, 4/4. Whenever he blocks or becomes blocked, he gets -4/+4 until end of turn. So it becomes a 0/8 essentially. Alright, you pay 1 colorless and target non-artifact or non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness equal to its converted mana cost until end of turn. That's kind of powerful, depending on what you get. Okay. Grimgrin Corpseborn, which I've been actually considering making a deck out of because I happen to have an excess one. 3 colorless, 1 blue, 1 black. Legendary creature, zombie warrior. Mythic rare. When he enters the battlefield tapped and doesn't untap during your untap step. Sacrifice another creature, you untap him and put a +1/+1 counter on him. Whenever he attacks, destroy target creature defending player controls, then put a +1/+1 counter on Grimgrin. Very interesting card. I'd like to build a commander deck around him. Probably put it up on YouTube as well, which I have to do some deck techs on my 2 existing commander decks. Anyway, Karthus, Tyrant of Jund. 4 colorless, 1 black, 1 red, 1 green, mythic rare legendary creature dragon. Flying in haste. When Karthus, Tyrant of Jund enters the battlefield, gain control of all dragons, then untap all dragons. Other dragon creatures you control have haste, and he's a 7/7. Okay. Mael the Anima. 1 red, 1 green, 1 white. Legendary creature, Elf Shaman. Mythic rare. Pay 3 colorless, 1 red, 1 green, 1 white. Tap, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card with power 5 or greater from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. 2, 3. Originally from Shards of Alara. I'll tell you that much. Alright, Sliver Queen. 1 white, 1 blue, 1 black, 1 red, 1 green. Oops. I'm getting stuck to a little battle mark. Okay. Legendary creature Sliver, rare, 7/7. For 2 colorless, put a 1/1 colorless colorless Sliver creature token on the battlefield. Her children are ever part of her. Okay. And last but not least, from this giant box of Commander's Arsenal, Zuhr the Enchanter. 1 colorless, 1 white, 1 blue, 1 black, legendary creature, human wizard, flying, and whenever Zuhr the Enchanter attacks, you may search your library for an enchantment card with converted mana cost 3 or less, put on the battlefield. If you do, shuffle your library. 1, or power 1, toughness 4. So there you have it. A Commander's Arsenal, opened, and just like the Plane Chase cards, they're the same size as Plane Chase cards or the Archenemy cards, which is 2 of these cards side by side, pretty much. Because their width is the same thing as the height of these, and the height of these is twice the width of this. So 2 of these covers the face of 1, but I digress. There you have it. A very nice box. Very, very nice box. With a fancy lid and everything. Battle marks, which are of course double-sided, so you can have +1 and -1 counters. A clicking spin down, which I'm going to master this one of these days. I'm going to figure this out. How I'm actually supposed to turn it without... Oh, there we go. Haha. I suppose. Anyway. You get one of these. You get the 20 battle marks. You get 10 oversized foil cards. You get 18 regular-sized foil cards. And you get 120 foil Planeswalker sleeves. An awesome shiny box. And, well, you also get a nice poster of Commander's Arsenal. Commander's Arsenal. Command Tower. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and end the video. Hope you guys like this, and I do have a problem that needs fixing. I'm buying too much Magic stuff. So, yeah. I guess put questions and comments in the comments area below. No, I'm not going to tell you how much I bought it for. No, I'm not trading, and I think that covers all the basic questions I get. I'm just not going to answer how much I bought this for, mainly because I'm slightly ashamed of it. Actually, it's cheaper than what I could have gotten it for. But nevertheless, I'm ashamed for buying something so expensive that is only used for one casual format. Anyway, which hopefully will be a sanctioned tournament at some point. Anyway, thanks for watching. I have lots of, well, I have shiny stuff now. So, bye guys.